Hey. Hey guys, it's John with Friends. It's your girl V.
And this is Willis.
And we're back for another week. We took a little break. Now we back like we never fucking left. You know how it is. Yummy. Somebody wanted to go back to the motherland.
Hell yeah.
Pay tribute to all his ancestors. Don't he even look brighter, you guys? He went to Africa and got a shade lighter. Where did they do that at? That's what happens when you go back to the motherland. I may come back light skinned. I'm going. I think I'm like a caramel, slight borderline, milk chocolate.
I did get a facial out there.
See, that's probably why. Okay, so even though it was a joke, that's probably why.
Yeah.
You know, get exfoliated, your pores all open. I'm gonna tell Mr. Can Beauty you got that exfoliation going on.
Got that extra glow.
Got that extra glow. Anyway, guys, if you've never tuned in before, we always start off with a shot. We always end off with a shot. If either one of our phones go off with volume, we have to take a shot as well. We got drinks poured, we got shots poured. By this time, you should have your shot poured. So with that being said, we're gonna take a shot of this. Tequila. Cheers.
Cheers. Woo! Oh, that was tough.
I feel like the older it gets, the worse, harsher it gets. And I know that's how it's supposed to be for a lot of tequilas, but not all tequilas be like that.
Yeah.
I think it's this one. It's this one. So, while you're looking up your topic, let's talk about something real quick. You know, we're not really a big political podcast, not that much anymore. Even when we were, it was just talking about what black people would say instead of it being like crazy political. But y'all president, y'all old president,
we got him.
got arrested today.
We got him. They got him.
Okay, right. Under arrest in New York City, ahead of his arraignment today. Apparently, he's going to be facing, 20-something charges?
Yeah.
No, take it back. He will face more than 30 counts related to business fraud as part of a probe into hush money payments made to Stormy Daniels in 2016.
Right.
Yeah, So
yeah, they couldn't get him on paying hush money because technically that's not legal. But the way he shuffled the money and how he paid her is illegal business practices.
Yeah, so he was arrested and arraigned, and he pled not guilty, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see him. He's like, yo, this is outrageous. Never in the history. He was like, I know, you want to be the first, so be that first, my guy. Go ahead, do that.
Did you see that dumbass Fox News anchor? She was just like, well, Nelson Mandela has been arrested and Jesus been arrested, so you know.
First of all,
Trump is in good company.
In good company?
That's what she said. I'll find the video. I'll show it to you.
Bruh, what is going on with y'all? In good company?
I was like, who is this bitch?
Get her off the airs. Get her off the ones and twos. Yeah, you go ahead and take that shot. I heard that.
I was putting... Oh, you know what? All right.
You can go.
But go ahead.
Anyway, your volume was up, so you just wanted to take shots. So I just helped you.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I should go way more often. You're like nicer.
Yeah, you should go way more often. But, you know, I'm all about... getting some vacation time in, taking some self-care, mental health care. Sometimes you just need a break from everybody and everything and everyone. I just had my bridal shower this past weekend, since I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Had my bridal shower, thank you. It was a really good experience. I will admit, it was weird for me coming in the door and everyone's looking at me. I got their phone out like paparazzi. And I was just like, is this what celebrities feel like? Because this is uncomfortable. Like, I mean, I was like, one day I could be a celebrity. Because I think I have that personality where I can talk to people and be like, well, yes, Hillary. Or, well, yes, Ellen. Yeah, well, okay, Oprah. Yeah, I feel like I can have that type of conversation. But walking in the street or walking into an establishment and everybody phones and all the camera flashing, oh no.
You know, it's going to be like 10 times worse when you're wedding.
And that's what everybody keeps saying. Yeah. And I was like, well, the anxiety I slightly had on that day, I didn't know. I was just like, and then I was like, it was to a point where I couldn't hold a genuine smile. Because, I'm sitting on the couch. They had a beautiful green couch and the flowers and roses. Everything was beautiful. And I'm sitting there trying to pose. They're like, smile, like. And they're like, move to the left. Smile. Move to the right. Smile. All right, fix her dress. All right, you go sit with her and smile. And then smile. I'm like, oh my God.
One more person asking this.
Whew. I'm like, yeah, all right. I'm gonna go sit down now.
You gonna be over it?
I'm gonna be over it. And it was like a nice brunch set up. We had shrimp and grits. We had waffles. Chicken, fruit, eggs, bacon, turkey sauce. Like it was nice. Everything. Yeah, had dessert. And then, cause it's me, they had alcohol, right? They had alcohol. For the people not alcohol, sweet tea. There was like a peach tea and a strawberry lemonade. Okay. And then top shelf drinks and regular shelf drinks and beers and stuff. And $8 for top shelf.
That's it.
Fucked up. That's all I gotta say.
Everybody probably was just buying you stuff.
Yeah, and Yates. Shout out to my boy Yates. He's like, hey, yo, Eric, you do like this? Just left that shot time. I was like, all right. So he came over with the first shot in front of my mom. He was like, the first shot I didn't even know it was coming. He was just coming. He was like, there. So I was like, I gotta be a G. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right, here we go. Took it. Took the lime. I was like, all right, good. And then he was like, all right, if you don't show me the sign in 30 minutes, I'll come back. I was like, all right. And it was just a good night. I can't complain. That was the first part of the day. And then they was like, all right, you ain't open up your gifts here because it's only 3 hours. They came to the house, came over here, and opened my gifts in my living room. And it was just, music playing. The dog was out. Everybody was loving on my dog. And it was just like it was a good experience getting showered with love and gifts from people that I know, and people that I love. My family from Philly, they came up, drove up that morning, and then left afterwards. It's, just to be surrounded by people that, I didn't tear up or nothing, but I was just like, I feel the love. You guys are so awesome. You're so awesome. So, the best part was, and then we can go to our topics. My sister had a game with toilet paper. They broke the groups up. I saw the pictures of that. Yeah, they broke up the groups into 5, and they had to choose someone to be a model. And the one who had the best bride dress won a prize.
Carla won, didn't she?
No, actually, she was the runner-up. Only reason why Carla was going to win, shout out to Paper Doll, one of our supporters here on the podcast. She was going to win, but her dress started falling on the ground like maybe 45 seconds before I was about to say it was her. And everybody else's dress broke down except for one. So I gave it to, which was Whitney. Shout out to Dula. Whitney won. Yeah. Whitney's dress was intact all the way to the decision. And then once I said her name, like maybe a minute later, one of the pieces fell from the back. I was like, well, sorry. It made it to the announcement. That's what really matters.
I'm not surprised she won. She's very creative too.
Yeah, but she was just she was the model, so like the group dressed her. Oh, so that was cool. Carlos, oh my god, they had like straps go over to the other side.
That's what she did.
I was like, who was on the creative team over here? And then the other team, they had extras, so they started making a bouquet of flowers out of the. I was like, oh, so y'all was in arts and crafts. Y'all paid attention. Y'all paid attention. That was your favorite elective, clearly. But yeah, all together, good time, good vibes, good drinks, good food, good people, and it was just a good experience. Oh, just a good experience.
Can't wait for August.
Man,
booked up.
Man, it's what they say. It was a time last night. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
I got to get a room for an extra day because I ain't moving the next day.
What, that Sunday? Or at least have a late
check out my ass.
Yeah, you might at least have a late checkout to at least 1.
I ain't worried about it. Should cut off my alarm, shut the blinds. I'll leave Monday or Sunday night.
Okay. It's over at midnight. You should be able to be back to normal by at least by noon.
Not what I'm about to do at that point.
Horrible. But anyway, now that we've caught up, let's get into some topics. You want to start off first, or you want me to?
I got mine up. I'll start off with. Here we go. All right. So, shout out to Tequila Talk Podcast, which I gotta tell you about that later. But they had somebody that wrote in, and it's a pretty much listener that's wrote in about a cheating story.
Okay.
All right. So just check it out.
This is my first time reading this, y'all, so I don't know what's about to happen.
You read better than me. That's why I gave it to you.
Well, obviously. My fiance was caught with my cousin messing around in my apartment. He crashed my car and is now trying to sue me for it after he received a check for another accident he had in my car.
City boy's up.
My cousin attacked me at the hospital, came with a mallet to hit me, bit a chunk out of my arm.
Jesus.
I have pictures. They both used me until they got their own apartments to keep up on their relationship. Detective on the case refuses to help me, so I went to help from the precinct and they physically removed me out of there. Now, if they've escorted you out the police station, I wouldn't go back. Call them, email them. You need to CC the officer in charge. You need to run it up the chain. Keep trying.
My advice is, are you scared of jail? Because somebody gotta die. That's how I feel. You said somebody had to hear your story. I heard
it. So what would you do if you was in that situation?
My man said somebody gotta die.
That was my first thought. Fuck the police.
First of all, why are you biting on me?
Yeah. He's a bitch.
What are we, Hannibal?
Yeah.
Who bites people?
Yeah. Apparently your fiance bites people, or her former fiance. Then your cousin. I feel like certain things with family, there's a level of respect. So like I already know with like my brother, my cousins, I kind of feel like I have the authority to put my hands on them if they do something stupid like that. Like a stranger. But I feel like if that's your fiance too, everybody might have to get touched.
All y'all. First of all, I do not condone violence for y'all. But for myself, no. It's just not. My views for myself are different.
Somebody got to die.
Somebody may not die, but you gonna wish you were.
Yeah, and they probably kicked her out of the police station because everything sounds like very circumstantial. So I didn't hear nothing that they can like. I mean, maybe the biting.
I'm gonna say the biting is
but
the
you
part.
had to go to the hospital and get pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah, you
There's
would.
a process with that too, though.
I mean, that would make sense though. Like if someone bit me and I have a feeling that no one's going to believe me,
I'm taking pictures.
I'm taking pictures.
I take pictures of
and
everything else
because it has timestamps and shit, especially if it's iPhone. I don't know how it is for Android, but timestamp. They can even do a location of where that picture was taken.
Mm-hmm.
Ping your cell tower if it gets to a point where they have to get to that point. Ping the cell tower where you were when you took that picture, or that you was using that phone at that time, so they know that hey, this happened in this radius. You were here,
right?
And then ping his phone and see like he was also here in that radius and probably in that same 300 foot square, whatever, bro. Like, but everything else, they wild.
Yeah,
I think they wild. That's all I got.
Nah, so I'm shocked they even played with you like that. In your home. Nah,
the anger.
They playing with you. You gotta get buck on them.
They didn't play with you. They played you.
Yeah.
Difference. Played.
And he wrecked your car twice?
Ain't no way.
You wrecked my car once, you never driving in there again.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
No. Nah.
And then they offer to pay for it with the money you got back? Nah, he ain't shit.
Dusty mother sucker.
You know what? Your cousin won the prize. Just be happy you're gone.
Agreed.
That man wasn't worth it. He's not the prize, but your cousin thinks he's the prize. Let her have him.
Agreed.
Don't let him back in.
But off the strength, though, I probably hit my cousin in the throat. I'm just saying. Off the strength.
I mean, family reunion gonna be awkward as fuck.
No. The next barbecue gonna be awkward because I'm that person. And yes, I am growing. I'm evolving. Therapy, God, church, all that business.
All that good stuff.
But it was a time in my life that, like, if I didn't feel like I beat your ass good enough the first time we got in a fight, and I see you again, and that anger reactivates, we going again. We going again. Straight up. We going again. I don't feel.
That was the OV.
Yeah. What did Steve Harvey say? God's not through with me yet. But yes, that is the OV. That's the OV. I'm a little involved because now I'm a sue on everything. I'm trying to get my bag up. You know what I mean? I got a wedding to pay for. Touch me. Ow! I'm calling my lawyer.
My lawyer? Wait, this Mexican accent.
My lawyer.
My lawyer.
Yep. That's what's gonna happen.
Alright, that was my topic. I thought that was funny. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to play this. This is actually kind of funny in my opinion. But there is something we can pull out of this to talk about. All right, let me go ahead.
If I'm paying for half the meal, nigga, you not getting no pussy. I don't give a fuck. I heard this
50,
one thing from a
50?
nigga, okay, and it will never leave my fucking mind. Whether it's Valentine's Day or any day, this nigga told me that the word dates mean dick at the end.
My nigga. Come on.
Any date mean
No, it don't.
Shout out to Naldo for that shit.
Like that.
That was a word.
That was
That was a word. I'm not in these streets anymore, but that was a word right there.
said date means dick at the end.
That's some nigga shit, but
That's
I love
some
it.
nigga shit if I ever heard of it.
I
Like,
love
ooh,
every minute, every second.
that is so. Oh my god, bro. Like,
I want to go to that ministry right there.
you ready to do an offering? Like,
Man,
you deserve an offering for that?
I would.
I cannot. I
Oh
cannot.
shit.
But I wanted to focus more so on the first part. Well, I guess it kind of still coincides. But women who pay for half of a meal on a date, does that equate to, not going to sexual relations later on in the night?
It might be frowned upon. Well, see, also I think we talked about it like on pods ago when you was like you didn't mind paying for half. Yeah. So it just depends on the woman.
Yeah, and I don't mind paying for half, especially for me. The first date. Well, let me say this. Now that I'm older, I don't mind paying for half. It took maturity to get there because I grew up where it was like men pay for everything, and I got it. But things and times have changed. Women are getting better jobs. Y'all know the whole spill. The whole spill. We got money too. We don't need a man to always do this. Blah, 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 blah. So with that independence and with that stand also comes with you don't have to pay for my meal either. I would like to be courted. I would like for her to be that way. But at the end of the day, if I want this prime rib with crab Oscar, I'm going to order it because I can pay for it. If you can't pay for it, you should have took me to this establishment that has prime rib and crab Oscar.
Yeah. Well, so
would you take somebody to what's that place you went to after your wedding? Capitol Grill?
Yeah, I think that was Capitol Grill.
Would you take somebody to Capitol Grill if you wasn't prepared to pay a $150 bill possibly?
No, you know the restaurant.
You know the restaurant. So
I know how much I'm gonna pay at Applebee's. I know how much I'm gonna pay at the Roof Chris or Fogo de Chao or they opened up a new one in the harbor too, and they're everywhere. But yeah, you're gonna spend. It's gonna be a certain price point. Now, here's where it becomes like an issue, depending on kind of like what we were talking about last podcast. Some men rather stay home and jerk off instead of going on dates because
they want to keep their money.
They want to keep their money, and there's no guarantee they're gonna get sex.
I get it, but I'm not. There's no but. I understand the logic of it.
Yeah, but
I'm not talking about those people who will rather stay home. I'm talking about these people that want to go out and on dates, and their intent is to fuck, but they expect the woman to pay half.
Now that's where you got messed up. I would pay for it, all of it. That's
the group of men that I'm focusing on right now. I know it's a dirty pool right now of single people. I get it. It's pee in the pool. I got it. But there is some clean spots over in the corner, or some parts that's getting filtered where you got some good guys out there sprinkled in.
But it's also that goes to what you were saying on the last pod. Just don't go on a date if you don't have intentions on some type of. Not saying you have to go on a date and you have to fuck. It's your body, your choice. But if you're not interested at this nigga at all,
I mean,
don't waste my money.
Think about it. When we were initially dating back in the day, no one really, in my opinion, I don't think guys really expected to fuck on the first date that much. I think it was more so second or third. They probably expected.
Yeah, it was always like second or third.
It was like always second or third max.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Depending
Nowadays, they don't even do dates. They just get to where we going.
Some do, some don't. It depends.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been in a dating pool in a couple years, so I don't know what people do now. But I'm dead.
Heard stories.
Yeah. But
especially with these apps. Whew.
Yeah,
I didn't have those apps back then.
I must say, there was some apps. Don't say back then like we're that old. You may be, but don't put me in your pool.
Oh gosh.
But the Tinders and the what was it, the other Jones?
Match.
Yeah, Match.
Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of fish, match, black people meet, not Christian mingle, but yeah, Christian mingle.
Farmers meet. You remember that commercial they used to come? Farmers only, or what was it? Farmers
I
something.
was like, what?
How the hell can
Right, that part.
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we that pool was there when we were trying to meet people, but at the end of the day, even on that, unless y'all were having those type of conversations previously to the first date, then I don't know why somebody would automatically assume the first date I'm getting cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so you maybe in the past may have been on an app before or seen how it goes. Most of the time, those conversations, when you find somebody that actually really likes you, they're asking, how tall are you? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite hobbies? What books you read? What's your favorite CDs? Shit like that. They didn't get to the sexual talk until you kept talking to them for maybe past a month or so. Then it was like, when you probably gave them your cell phone number, and then y'all start talking off the app and texting till 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Then it was like text messages after dark type of thing. So, but even with that, compared to, depending on how far that conversation went, of, I can't wait to see you to do this, that, and third, is different from, hey, this is what I like, this is what I've done in the past. That doesn't mean that that's what's happening with you.
Right.
So, even still, no one expect that to be happening on the first date unless you have alluded to that happening. But second date, all right, so let's say the first date was meet up for coffee, Starbucks. All right, cool. Second date was actual dinner, right? Let's say if it was something chill, like at the harbor, summertime, you go to the harbor, after you eat at the harbor, y'all go walk up and down or whatever, just talking, beautiful night. Cool. Even then, you probably may not expect for sex to happen, but the third date, when he take you somewhere really thoughtful, now that he's talked to you more, and a cherry blossom festival or some shit, and you eating on the 1920 floor, then you're like, what is it? It might deserve the draws. He putting thought in this shit. Okay. But, so, you mean to tell me all the effort you put in, and just because you paid for a half?
You get some coochie.
You don't get any.
Yeah, I'll be kind of.
That would be like, I put effort in. It's just this time, we decided to do Dutch.
I saw this one thing with Steve Harvey, who was saying that number one mistake women do when they go on dates is tell men, like, what, how they always ask you, so what do you like, what are your interests, He was like, by you doing that, you giving this man the roadmap to get you, and he gonna do everything on that list. You like late night phone calls, he gonna talk to you late at night. If you like flowers, you gonna get flowers every day again. If you like this, that, you giving him the roadmap to the pussy, and then once he gets it, you get upset that he doesn't do the same things anymore. So yeah, they said that's the number one mistake some women.
Well, did he tell them how to fix it? How can you get to know somebody without someone give you a roadmap to the treasure?
You tell them every day, I guess. If you give me 1 + 1 = 2, I'm gonna follow the steps. If I want something,
Right.
So yeah,
that's deep. So guys, bottom line is, I guess these women are still expecting y'all to pay for shit, pay for everything. If you want the box, pay for the meal.
Yeah, I can see if I was struggling, I'll be more conscious about wasting my time and money.
And that's why I felt like those guys we were talking about a couple weeks ago. I feel like some of them were struggling with money. That's why they scared to waste their money on chicks, in my opinion.
I thought, like I said last week, I think more of it is a convenience type thing. But also, it's your personality. If you like interacting with people, when are you going to do it?
Right.
Some people don't. Some people are inside kids. These inside kids out here.
True.
Especially with the COVID, they definitely inside. Got topic. Where is it at? I don't want to play that topic. I guess I will. Okay, this is on the Breakfast Club. I cannot post the clip on YouTube because we do get flagged, but those that are listening, you can hear it. All right.
I had no idea Uber Hitch was a thing, but this guy, he called Dash in order to hit, but the problem was he called the wrong business, okay? And like you heard on the news report, the number he wanted to call was only 1 digit off from the business. Okay, usually being 1 number off only hurts when it's the lottery, but this has to be a close second. Now, you heard at the sentencing, Desmond told the judge he drank too much. He blamed wanting to kill his son on the alcohol, and he said he made the call because they got into an argument because because the son confronted him about not taking care of his 11 other kids. Damn. Damn.
Do you have the correct number for the hit, though?
I don't have it personally.
Because I'm going to need that.
No. I don't have no murderous homies. I don't know any hitmen. They said he called a motorcycle club.
You don't?
No.
You don't know no goons?
I mean, yeah, but not to go kill somebody.
That's what goons do.
Not all the time. Sometimes they just rough people up.
Oh, that's a fake goon.
Tell us more, Lunel.
A real goon will lay you down.
Oh, what is going on this morning?
Okay, well, what you asked me to come in for?
The fact this guy even has a number that he can call scares me, though. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
If you're scared, go to church, man.
He got sentenced to 18 months with 2 years of probation.
That ain't enough time.
And he's black. Sounds like a
What?
sweet deal to me, don't it, Lunel?
That's not enough
I didn't know
time.
he was black.
For trying to plot the murder of a...
That's what I would think.
You spitzing over there, Charlamagne, you're hot.
You asked me a question I ain't want to answer. But please give Desmond Ramsey the biggest hee-haw.
So, we both don't have kids. And I'm an avid of the saying, fuck them kids. I don't think I would be that mad to call a hitman. And with Charlamagne, what he mentioned got me. He's like, how do you just have that number readily available?
Man, cold world.
So he done thought about it. And you know,
He didn't just think about it. He thought about it
my son
and actually put effort into calling the phone
Uh-huh.
number. So it was more than thought. It was action.
Yeah. So all your son wanted you to do was take care of the rest of your 11 kids. And look, he took care of your ass. But he was about to take you out. I brought you in. I'm gonna take you out. And you.
There has to be more to that story. Ain't no way someone mad at you. So I'm sure those baby mamas was like, come take care of your kids. And he didn't kill off those baby moms. It has to be deeper than his son just saying, yo, need to take care of your other kids.
Oh yeah, they probably got in an argument or something. And yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah.
I just don't. It's got to be deeper. He probably hurt his pride, called him all types of names.
Fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, it's deeper than rap.
Yeah.
On that one, I feel like it's like, what is that?
Yeah, I saw it too. But we're recording.
Looks like a big ass beetle.
Yeah, dude. But the dad. So do you think you ever be mad with your child that enough where you like about to call a hitman?
No, it's still my child.
Yeah.
But then again, if he's not taking care of his other children,
right?
Why would I expect him to? I mean, care that much not to. But it's just levels of shit. Killing off your child.
Some people think they can do that though.
And then did they say how old this guy was?
No, they didn't. But they have 11 kids. He's probably older.
Bruh.
And when you saying kill off his kid, he's probably not a kid. He's probably in his 20s or something. Because you know now these new millennials, they'll tell you about yourself.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. You need to be parent that.
Yeah, I mean, they can tell me about myself, and then I can just tell you about yourself, and then we can call it a night. But I mean, that's why I said it's got to be deeper than him just telling him about himself. It's got to be like he told him about himself. He's drawing paperwork. He's drawing more attention. He's giving him more of a. It's got to be deeper than that. But even if it was death, my guy, he's like, yo, set it up to be an accident. Like what? I mean, that's not a part of it.
How do you ever hello? I need a service.
Right, what is this, John Wick 5?
I mean, this nigga had gold coins.
Right, open up the cement in the basement and got his box out. Well, what the heck is going on here? Yeah, nah, that's y'all wild for that. Y'all wild for that. Y'all wild for that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go to my story because I'm flabbergasted. Between that and this daggone beetle that I don't know where it freaking went to.
Oh, you lost it?
I didn't lose it. What I need for my my thing right there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going under there for it to jump on me. But anyway, all right. So here's a new topic, and let's go.
So it's like all of a sudden, now women are getting surgery for themselves. No, they're not. yourself ain't looking at your fat ass. Yourself can't see your fat ass other than in the picture and in the mirror. You're getting surgery because you want attention from a certain type of man. You're not getting surgery because you want to look at yourself with a fat ass or because you're insecure with your body. Good. Because if your body shape became in style tomorrow, you would do everything you can to revert back. If boxy girls, if up and down straight slim girls if hips was not hot, y'all are getting your hips removed. So it's like, stop acting like you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing that for yourself. And now there are times where you have a baby and things drop or things pop and you want to put it back. We're not talking about you. That's different. But the majority of y'all, the especially you 19-year-olds that didn't even get a chance to get hips and 20-year-olds that didn't even get the chance to get it, y'all are doing it because you want validation from a certain type of guy. You see the girls that are winning and the ones that are getting the Bentleys and the Maybachs, and you want to be like them. So you're trying to get your ass fat and you trying to get them titties big, and it's just not.
But they don't promote how many girls that get that change with their body and then they don't live that life.
Yeah, at what point they don't promote the girls that do get their body done and they don't get that lifestyle.
I mean, I know girls that got their body done, but people get it done for certain reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. This is separate from the people that are getting their bodies done after they've had babies or whatever.
That's the people I know.
Yeah, that's the people I know too.
They call it like a mommy makeover or something.
Yeah, mommy makeover. After you done had kids and you done.
Snip.
Right.
Tighten up.
Take some of that loose belly fat or whatever. I get that. That's not who we're talking about.
We're talking about the ones with the intent.
We're talking about the intent to actually look like, what she said, to attract a certain type of guy. Because you want the Maybachs, you want the Benz, you want the lifestyle. And she was like, I bet you if those box back, that part was funny. Them box back girlfriends were, oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't got no. Where my
our shoes upstairs.
Oh my god. Give me a bottle. I can't see it.
It's one under the couch.
Oh my god. Y'all, the Beto that came after me.
She didn't come at me.
Hey yo. This podcast is about to be short as fuck. If this daggone beetle comes up on this couch, I swear, y'all.
Okay, let's take a break real quick.
Anyway, I just wanted to ask about what y'all thought. That shit was black and red. What was that?
It looked like a beetle. I think it was a beetle.
Huh?
I think it was a beetle.
No, I know it was a beetle because I saw the outline of or some type of other insect. It was black and it has outline with brown and red. I don't trust nothing with no red in it. That means it could be poisonous.
Poisonous beetle? I never heard of one.
Well, they're definitely poisonous beetles, but I don't think they're in this neighborhood.
Okay.
But anywho, guys, I'm talking about the people whose bodies are underdeveloped. Like they haven't got to their full potential. Like I feel like even from
I was doing it before you hit 25.
Yeah, like that. She was like some of these girls are doing it and they're like 19 or 21.
The Kardashians. They're one for that.
Yeah, they are. And they constantly getting work done to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, because I remember thinking Kylie was 18 before she started getting work done.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, I mean, in theory, you could probably look at like, oh, this is my mom's shape and this is my father's shape. I ain't curvy.
I don't think you think about that as a kid, but...
I mean, I think with whatchamacallit being her mother probably did because her sisters already got the work done. You're like, yo, if you want to be looking like her. But I will admit that she looks the best as far as work done out of all of them because she kept hers mild.
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe
but
she did
it was like if square backs or if whatchamacallit was your... As she said, if square backs or if no hips were in, you would go back and change your body immediately because that's what they were selling. That's what people...
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, right. So who are you doing it for? You're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for a certain status but they don't promote and say, hey, I got my body done and...
No, they try to play off as like natural.
Yeah, like...
I know people that got the bypass surgery for their stomach.
Yeah, the
gastro
bypass. Yeah.
Yeah, and they get super skinny, and they lose all the weight, but then they like forget that I knew you when you were big. So they'd be like, yeah, all I did was eat and da 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 da. What? No, I mean,
yeah, no.
I worked out and eat. Nah, I know you had the surgery. You told us all.
Yeah,
I remember when you had to take
and I
off
remember when it was that was only specifically for overweight girls, and you had to be at a certain age.
Yeah,
now they allow people to do it, but you still have to be at a road doctor now. They will still say you can get it cleared and covered over your insurance if you are still at that certain weight. You can still do it. You can do the sleeve or you can do the clamp, or it's like options or whatever. But yeah, I'm not doing all that. The most I might do is a tummy tuck. Yeah. But there's even options before having to go there. Obviously, workout. I got that. You can do the workout stuff. But then they got all types of like laser therapy where you can like sweat. You can do sinus therapy.
Sometimes where you can freeze the fat.
Freeze the fat, and you can literally just pass your fat through urine. Like it's all these other.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That sounds like it hurt.
No, just pee. Like you pee out your fat anyway. You shit out your fat anyway. That's why I think do it like that. But when you like take a shit and your fucking poop is floating, that's because of the fat that's having it float at the top.
You told me something.
Yeah, that's literally all of this stuff secreting out of your body. You eat seafood, you're like, damn, why my pee smell fishy? It's because you're secreting everything that you've ate.
Right.
You know what I mean? But anyway, get back off of that. But all I'm saying, I'm not bashing anybody because of BBL. I'm just saying if you want to get it, when you're at a certain age,
right?
Wait till you get to a certain age, because you probably just need to fuck more. To be completely honest, once you start fucking more, everything starts to spread. As a woman, that's the only I can say.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Once you start fucking, your body starts to mature more and it starts to spread. Your hymen gets bigger. Then of course your metabolism starts to slow down more. So that happens. What? You start getting thicker. Only thing breast tissue is fat. Only thing ass is fat. But fat tissue.
I ain't know none of this. You told me something new. I didn't pay attention.
I'm just saying, do the regular stuff first. I'm not saying be no hoe, but then I'm not saying alter your body just because.
Pretty much don't be in a rush to do it. But also,
take your time.
What those women that want that lifestyle, those type of men, certain stuff you give up to.
Yeah. You give up being in a life, and then you gotta set up this whole persona about you. Yeah. You gotta find the right guys.
That's what's
you gotta figure out who the right person to fuck with, who you fucking, and if what if you got the friend that isn't fuckable? I mean, or who isn't, that type, but he plays, faking the funk just like your ass is faking the funk. And you done did all of this sleeping with the wrong person. That this really his friend Daryl that you made that has the juice. And now you looking like a hoe because you bouncing from one nigga to the next because in the same circle because you want this lifestyle. Like,
right,
bruh. Just think it out. But I really feel like it's in certain areas and certain cliques that shit like this happens. Because that shit don't be happening in my cliques. I've never seen it. I tell people all the time. I say maybe I didn't do my single life right.
No, you found a good man.
I did. I mean, like my 20s.
Okay.
My early 20s to like 28. Like, I mean, like those years when I could have get flued out. I could have been somebody's sugar baby. What is it called?
Sugar baby.
The sugar baby. I did not do it right.
You didn't do it right.
I didn't do it right. I was talking to a friend of mine. She got flew out to just to North Carolina to go like it was like some festival down there.
Dreamville.
No, yeah, Dreamville, but no, it wasn't that. It was something else. And he was like, "Yeah, I want you to come out." And he flew her out there for a weekend. They're not even together. Just somebody they fucking. I was like, "Damn, can I get?"
That's the real meaning of Uber Eats.
And on that note, this was a great episode. On that note, I'm tired.
I ain't gonna hold it. Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. On that note, Willis, where can they find us?
On the Uber Eats. Oh shit! You can Google if you got straight.
Nope.
Oh, she's not going to hell with me.
I'm not. I'm not. I refuse.
You can find us on all streaming platforms: Google Play, Alexa, TuneIn, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify. We're everywhere, and especially on YouTube. So on YouTube, just click the link in our bio on Instagram and Facebook at DW Friends. No, is it Drunk with Friends? At Drunk with Friends with a Z at the end. And we're on YouTube. Just look up the DWF podcast, and you'll see us there. You get those hilarious clips. So you'll get the clip of V jumping on the couch.
Yep, I'm gonna definitely post that because that's fucking embarrassing.
I can't wait to watch that back.
I know.
But and just follow us. And if you want to be on a guest or do some collabs, just let us know. Holla at us.
It's definitely going to be a blooper. It's definitely going to be a blooper. I'm just gonna put that out there.
All right.
With that being said, let's go ahead and.
I think you need a shot right now for real.
I'm ready for that. If you guys ever want to be on our show, definitely reach out to us in our DMs. Thank you guys for tuning in. So far, we're entering the last couple of weeks of our season. The last couple of weeks of our season. So definitely, at the end of the year, we always do something big. I think last year we did
we had
a brunch.
We
had a brunch. We had a brunch. So maybe we'll do something different. Maybe we'll go somewhere, record it live. That would be dope.
Yeah.
If we can find somewhere that's quiet or something chill. Or maybe what we'll do is that we'll go somewhere and we'll just take maybe a video or our camera and just do like different topics and then just take them in and compile it as our last episode.
Yeah.
We'll figure out something. We're going to do something that we like to try to do something a little different each year for our anniversary. So that will be our game plan. With that being said, shots.
Yep.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.